Hey everybody, welcome back to For Sick, and real quick disclaimer before we get into the Carowinds Scarowinds video, and please stick around to the end of the video and I'll give my opinion about it and how the time was, but they did not let me bring the, you couldn't bring any kind of bags in or fanny packs and stuff like that, so the footage might be a little shaky at times because I had to hold everything in my hand, and it was quite dark in a lot of places, so I didn't get to film certain things because of how dark it was. It wasn't going to be showing up, but here's the video.
You from the other side, my narcissistic know-nothing. I know what scares you. I know what excites you. And with your queen here, you can be sure that all your fantasies will come to life. The time has come to let our nightmares begin. Release the hounds!
living people, that's all.
Show me the music. Show me the music.
Don't get strung out by the way I look. Don't judge a book by its cover. I'm not much of a man like the light of the...
So all in all, Scarowinds was not a bad experience. There was some things that they could have done a little better. As seeing it is put on by a large amusement park, the lighting was not very good. I noticed that it's really dark in a lot of places. Some people would think, hey, dark means that's good, so it's scary. No, because you cannot see the stuff that they put the work into. You can tell that they spent a lot of money on props and stuff like that, and there's a lot of rooms that just didn't have anything in it. We walked through the Harvest. The Harvest had maybe 2 to 3 people in it scaring, and that's not very good. And it was just a lot of just straight lines with corn. That's about it. Tooth Fairy was pretty good. The Slaughterhouse was pretty good. The Slaughterhouse had maybe, we counted maybe 5 or 6 people in it, and it was a really large haunt. But once again, they just had a lot of open spaces, weren't filled with anything. They did have some really great props. It looked really good, but some of that was missed because of the lighting. And then there was things called scare areas. There was 5 haunted houses. There's about 10 scare areas, and I think there was like 3 shows. Scare areas were just parts of the park that was set up to look like, you know, there was Ripper Street. You saw it there at the first, after the opening. There was an Old West town, like a ghost town. There is this place that has a bunch of crows, stuff like that. And you walk through, and there were just areas where people would be set up to scare and stuff like that. Their costuming was okay, but it seems like a lot of the costuming was half done. Like we had a crow person jump out to scare, and top part and face was done, but they were wearing striped track pants, so that kind of takes you out of it. Like, well, I understand it's not a huge production like Halloween Horror Nights, you know, where they go all out, but you can. Those are some things you can tell whenever you do it. And people that go, I don't want to, like, I don't know, sound like an asshole, but I don't really get scared. I go for the show and the enjoyment, and that kind of takes you out of it when you see things like that. But all, it's not a bad experience, especially for $40. Now, if you go, you can go during the day and during the night. The Scarowinds during the day is just regular Carowinds, rides, stuff like that. And the Scarowinds starts at 7. There's a 2-hour break in between, so 10 to 5, and then there's a break, and then 7 to 12. Half the rides are running in the morning, half the rides are running at night, like Nighthawk, certain things like that. Plants vs. Zombies, we played that. That was all running at night. So you're paying $80 for a ticket if you do day and night. I would suggest just go at night if you want to go for the Scarewind stuff, because day they have nothing there, no shows. I think they have like a pumpkin parade or something, and the candy horns is what they're called, and they kind of dress like candy corn. They walk around and play music. Going pianos at night was pretty neat. I think I'll be ending the video with that, because that was one of the last things I took photos of, because they were one of the last shows before we left. But if you're in the area and you know you just want to make a trip out to, can't go all the way down to Halloween Horror Nights to do it, it might be something to check out. If you know someone that has a gold pass, that is always a good thing, because if they have a gold pass, that means they are a annual ticket holder, and they have to buy it every year, and it's like $100, and it's a gold pass. But if you know someone that has one, you can get your tickets through them, have them order with their card, and you save $10. We did that, so we ended up paying $30 per ticket, so it was $60 for both tickets, and that helped a whole lot. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, that's just a little taste of it. I couldn't get a lot of video because of how dark it got. I got a lot of it during the day, and then the lines were pretty bad. So if you do want to kind of make sure you hit all 5 haunts, all the shows, all the scariers, I would suggest Fast Pass. We didn't do Fast Pass, and we barely made it. We did not do the In the Darkness, which we waited in that line for 45 minutes and didn't even reach the halfway point. And it's just a dark maze. That's it. There is no props or anything in there. It is just a blacked out maze that you try to have to feel your way through. And I thought, everybody, in my opinion, I do not like blackout mazes and dark mazes and stuff like that, mainly because any kind of art or work that people put into it is completely taken away from you, and you just cannot tell what's going on, or just enjoy yourself because you're feeling stuff. But that's everything. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below.